So hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and today we're going to take a quick look at Octavia Prime Signature Primary, the absolutely gorgeous Tenora Prime, which was just released with the Prime Access. Now, as of the time of recording of this video, the parts for the Tenora Prime can be acquired from the following relics. The blueprint is a common drop from Neo B7, the barrel is a rare drop from Lith T5, the receiver is a rare drop from Meso T4, and the stock is an uncommon drop from Axie T6. Relics, however, are rotated in and out quite frequently, so these things may change. So if you're watching this video in the future, I would recommend you check the official Wikipedia page for Tenora Prime that I've linked in the video description. The Tenora Prime is a Master Rank 14 fully automatic primary rifle that does 28 damage per shot, 11.2 is puncture, and then 8.4 as both slash and impact. It also comes with a really good critical chance of 30%, an above average crit multiplier of 2.2 times, a really nice status chance of 24%, and it has 200 rounds in the magazine with 1000 spare rounds, a really good fire rate, and reload time of 2.5 seconds. These stats are only for the fully automatic primary fire though, which also has a spool up mechanic, which not only increases fire rate as you keep firing, it also decreases the screen shake and increases accuracy. The secondary fire is semi-automatic or charged base, and what it does is it loads 10 rounds into the chamber and then fires them all at once. It is not a shotgun blast though, it fires one singular bullet that just does a ton of damage. And the stats on this one are 280 damage per shot, 168 is puncture, and 56 as both impact and slash. It has 40% crit chance with a 3 times crit multiplier and 20% status. Now, since the Tenora Prime comes with 2 V polarities as standard, you can run a full build minus the Exilus mod, which isn't that great on this weapon anyway, with simply one Forma, which is a V. So what we're gonna do is pretty simple. We slap on Serration for damage, Split Chamber for multi-shot, Point Strike for crit chance, a Vital Sense for crit damage, then there is a Flex slot, which I personally filled with bladed rounds for even more crit damage, which is generally the best damage increase right after fire rate, which I don't want to use to conserve ammo. But you can put in Argent Scope for more crit chance, Hunter Munitions for more slash procs, Prime Tread for fire rate and punch through. It's really up to you, but I personally chose bladed rounds. And we top it off with Thermite rounds for hidden status and Malignant Force with high voltage for corrosive and status. Though if you want to go with the Hunter Munitions route, I would recommend doing something like this, where you take out bladed rounds, you put in Hunter Munitions, and then you finagle the dual stats so you end up with Viral or Viral and Heat, though you can also take out Thermite rounds and put in Argent Scope for more crit chance, bladed rounds for more crit damage, or even a slash mod so you get even more slash procs. Now, the first corrosive setup is really good for sort of comboing the 2 fire modes together, so for small guys you use the primary fire, but for big guys you also use the primary fire and soften them up a little bit before blowing them away with a secondary fire. And this performs really well even into high levels, in this case level 150. The second viral setup is much better on the other hand when used with a primary fire, because while you can get some really nice slash procs with a secondary fire, it is pretty unreliable. This one just scales really well because, well, it's viral and slash. The most important thing to note here though is that this weapon is just kind of gonna shred no matter what you do with it. It's a bit of a beast. It's not amazing for Steel Path, but then again most primaries aren't, because you kind of need another step in your damage multiplication, which is why melee weapons are so good in there, right? Because you get the mod multiplication and then you get the combo multiplication as well. But it doesn't feel too bad in some of the lower level ones, so around level 100, especially if you have a full Vigilante set on your companion for the extra crit. So all in all, the Tenora Prime is an absolutely gorgeous looking, fantastic feeling, and really powerful rifle that I am 100% going to recommend. And that is pretty much it. So I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video and it was helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.